With the Conans Wheel.
Conans Wheel's very simple. You just have to pick up this bar, which has a pile of rocks halfway down in a cage, weighing 440 pounds in the arms, and try and do as many revolutions as possible. I can tell you what, one is good.
Well, 3 athletes have already taken this on, with Paul Smith setting the mark to beat. He managed 518 degrees around the circle. 3 athletes yet to compete.
Representing Iceland, Eythór Ingólfsson Melsted.
The mighty Icelandic Melsted.
He's a really tough character. I can imagine him doing very well here. Anything over about 600 degrees is a real possible winner for a heat.
Well, Smith from Britain, as I say, managed 518. Very impressive.
I mean, the heat is getting up here, so I mean, perhaps just over 500 could be a winner. But right now, Ingólfsson Melsted looking really good. The Icelanders do a lot of stone carrying, so this is pretty similar.
Well, he's beaten Smith. How much further can he go? He's really up against himself at the moment, and that's it. 629 degrees.
I love the way he sped up at the end there.
I'm not sure that was voluntary.
He got every degree out of his performance.
Eythór Ingólfsson Melsted.
That's 1 3/4 revolutions.
Well, we will continue with the Conans Wheel when we return to the SBD World's Strongest Man, presented by Rogue.
The 2023 SBD World's Strongest Man on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by SBD, proudly supporting the world's strongest athletes. By Visit Myrtle Beach, 60 miles of where you belong. And by Rogue, don't weaken.
Well, welcome back. And the next athlete to take on the Conans Wheel, Evan Singleton. Now, this man has been plagued with injuries in his past appearances. Let's see his SBD power profile.
Evan Singleton, 30 years old, 6'6", 350 pounds. United States. Yeah, I like to consider myself an entertainer.
I live off of the electricity of the crowd, them cheering for me. There's no other feeling like it.
My mindset comes from being overlooked as a child, being put on the back burner a lot, put a little bit of a chip on my shoulder, so now I want to be able to capture everybody's attention so that I can't be overlooked. My first year at World's Strongest Man in 2020, I tore my bicep on my left arm. In 21, I came down with a stomach virus. I lost 40 pounds in 3 days. Just destroyed my performance. In 2022, I went into anaphylactic shock during the first event, and I wasn't able to breathe during the loading medley. A lot of people have said that I'm cursed when it comes to World's Strongest Man. I just can't bring it when it comes to the biggest stage of them all.
Some people crumble under pressure.
I will get injured, I will heal, and I will come back.
And he's worked on his weakness.
I have a bad performance, I will train even harder, and I will come back.
Pressure creates diamonds. I think Evan's really got his head screwed on this year.
When I win, it'll be for everybody who believed in me through all of the hard times, and there's been a lot of hard times.
I looked him dead in the face, and I said, "You can't beat me. I will die for this."
Evan Singleton!
Well, I think you could say he's one of the more intense athletes here at Worlds. But will this be Singleton's year?
That's the understatement of the year. As Mr. Intensity gets it up, gets it going, gets over that inertia at the start, and now gets into the swing of things here. He's accelerating up to speed. The problem with this is that bar just crushes down on your diaphragm, and slowly it just ekes all of the power out of you. I saw Ingólfsson Melsted trying to almost do a sprint before that happened to him to hit over 600 degrees. Singleton's starting to do it now. He knows he's going down.
Oh, just struggling. It's such a battle for every degree, and it's down at 5.89 for Singleton.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the team.
And he's looking to his bicep there. He did tear his bicep off. Back in 2020 at World's Strongest Man, you wonder how much that would hinder him here. It looks pretty bicep heavy, this, doesn't it? It's you know, basically a Zercher lift, which is all biceps and legs.
Trey Mitchell.
We'll move on to Trey Mitchell then. Being watched
On the whistle.
by Melsted, a suspicious Melsted.
Yes, our current leader, the Icelander. Now, this is going to be fascinating. For me, I would say he's not going to be very good at this. He's got too much power belly, a giant chest. The bar is too far in front of him. He has to lean right back, which just adds to the crushing on the diaphragm. But he is a unique character who can suck up pain with the best of them.
Never underestimate Trey Mitchell. Already one full revolution.
He's starting to clock them up now, isn't he? He's passing them one by one. That was painful. He's slowed right up.
He fought through it, didn't he? 523 degrees for Trey Mitchell, puts him in third place.
I don't think he'll be too disappointed with that. I really don't. It wasn't a huge distance, but this is just so heavy.
Yeah, I think they do that on purpose, Colin. But Melsted, well, he takes the Conans Wheel, 629 degrees. And, well, Singleton, well, he's placed top 2 in every event so far, this time getting second with 589 degrees, and Mitchell takes third. All of which means, well, Singleton is back in the lead, now half a point ahead of Mitchell. These two have been neck and neck the entire competition, and Melsted sits comfortably in third.